I'm here now with Stephene Klein, the positivism influencer and host of the Silver Linings segment. Stephene, are you fired up tonight?
I am, Blanca. Thank you for having me once again. So happy to be joining your audience at True Oldies 95.9 and 106.9, along with your audience at Laws of Life. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. You've literally been a leader of positive energy, and especially in times like this, during the pandemic, positive energy is a truly critical ingredient to our everyday life. What is your estimation now of the energy levels in the world right now?
The energy is very plentiful, Blanca, right now. From now, November the 18th through the end of the year, 12/31, really for big shifts and big transitions to happen in people's lives. Just for instance, Blanca, I know several people who are moving right now, and they're in the process of moving. So it isn't like the move is complete, but they're beginning the process. So I know a lot of people are going to be moving this time of year, getting ready for, of course, the new year. And then also, Blanca, a lot of career changes, a lot of new opportunities via career are happening. I've spoken to a couple of different friends from long ago recently that are just, popping in, texting, messaging, how are you, what's going on, this is what's new with me. And everybody really seems to be in this wonderful energy of finally moving forward in some big shifts and transitions right now.
So you think that people are in a more positive mindset now, despite the pandemic and what's occurred in 2020?
Well, obviously, there's always going to be the mindset that people are in always is a choice, right? So hopefully more people are making the choice to be in a positive mindset and really to look at the silver linings of what's going on. I realize, of course, look, when you're moving, that's exciting because it's a fresh start, right? But sometimes when you're moving, you could face a lot of challenges too during that move. Maybe a mover broke one of your, collectibles or something. This kind of things happen all the time. I just really believe that we have to keep focused on the silver linings, the good things that are happening in those transitions.
It's funny you mentioned that because I'm actually moving this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully...
I didn't know that, actually.
I know, it's funny, right? And actually a lot of people here at True, there's a couple of people in the True Oldies team that are moving too. So it's funny that you brought that up and just the whole positive shifting. And sometimes when we move or when we make transitions, job changes, physical location changes, it's so important more than ever to stay connected to other people and not go, not retreat. How do you stay so positive? What is your number one law of positive energy?
My number one law of positive energy, obviously, I'm going to keep going back to the resilience, the resourcefulness, and really having a resolve and being resolute. It's really where I have chosen to live my life this way. And I can't say enough amazing things about what having a positive mindset can do for anyone looking to make really significant changes in their life, living their best life, what I call their highest human potential, and having the highest human impact, meaning how many people can you positively affect with really being in service to others. And as long as we're in service, Blanca, whether it's you hosting this amazing Fired Up with Blanca radio show, whatever it is, when we're in service to others, it really creates energetically a currency of prosperity. And so those are some of my foundational principles of staying positive.
I love that. That is really inspiring. And in 2020, who or what has created the most inspiration in your life?
Who or what in 2020 has created the most inspiration in my life? Okay, I had to repeat the question even to just get a great answer for you and for your audience. I'm going to give a shout out for all the amazing YouTubers out there. The YouTubers who are day in and day out producing great quality content, who are in their lane, doing their thing. All of the artists and influencers and teachers who are really sharing their knowledge and sharing their skills and just sharing so much of themselves on this free platform, whether it be YouTube or Rumble or any of the others that are popping up out there. I mean, any of these platforms where people are really sharing valuable information. Let's give a shout out to them. They're my inspiration, because I tell you what, Blanca, earlier this year, I wanted to know more about cryptocurrency. I got in on YouTube. I watched some phenomenal YouTubers on cryptocurrency starting back in like April, and have learned so much about cryptocurrency from them. And of course, I'm now a cryptocurrency investor. And so that's my answer. The YouTube influencers and the YouTube
all the webcasters on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes,
everybody out there, the content creators.
Yes, the content creators
and the people that are creating a message or shining a light. I think that's a great point, because it does take a lot of sacrifice to produce this content.
Yes.
It takes time and energy. So I think that's a really good point. And I myself have also watched a lot of the webcasters to enhance my skills in digital marketing, live streaming, graphic design. And I will tell you, self-education is a very powerful force to stay positive. And it can be frustrating to learn something new, but I'm telling you, don't give up. Keep self-educating, because as Bamal said on his webcast this week, Business Breakthroughs, it's like you've got to keep adding services to your inventory. You've got to keep learning. And do you agree with that? Multifaceted services are a good way to go?
I do, Blanca. I mean, here's the reality of the situation. Really, what I would encourage all of your listeners, everybody listening, everybody watching, is you are going to emit such a high frequency of energy to attract the opportunities and the connections and everything that is being drawn into you by really focusing on your passion and ensuring each and every day that you produce content, or if you're doing a weekly, each and every week that you're producing content, that you're really delivering quality content that is relevant, Blanca. So passion plus relevancy.
I love it. Stephanie, what you're doing for our community by keeping us positive, by having honest, transparent conversations, it's incredible. And I want to thank you for the time you dedicate to the Silver Linings every single week.
Thank you.
And thank you to all our True Oldies listeners, all our Laws of Lifers watching the stream. Please feel free to like, comment, and share. And Stephanie, what's the best place for people to connect with you?
You can connect with me at stepheneklein.com, Blanca, on Instagram at Stephene Klein Official, or by all means, your audience is certainly welcome to reach out to me, share their positive stories, come on our show, and share the platform with us, Blanca. And you could do that by calling 561-609-2447, 561-609-2447.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into Fired Up with Love.